Welcome, and thank you for joining for another whiskey review. Today, we're going back to Kilchoman, Dustin.
Fino.
And again, 2023, the 2023 Fino Cask Sherry Matured Edition. Uniquely Isla. Dustin, we were lukewarm on the PX.
Bring that back real quick, Mike.
Sure. This time it's the Fino. Natural color, unchill filtered, 50% ABV, just like the PX.
So, Mike, I've never seen this before.
What do you mean?
It's green, blue top.
Oh, I didn't notice.
And every other Kilchoman I've ever had, color consistent. I don't understand. That's a weird one to me. It's like they had a Macchia Bay top. We're just like, we're running low on ink. We're just going to make that blue.
We want to recycle some of this paper.
Yeah, that's an interesting look. And the thing is, like, a lot of times, Mike, when I put my whiskey special Kilchoman with a really nice stackable box. I'll have them stacked 2-3 deep, so I'm going through it and I'll be looking at the top of the label.
You're right.
I would never grab that. No. I would think it's the Macchia Bay. I would not think it's the Fino. I don't like that.
It is weird. All right, so because even the label is consistent with what everything is. That kind of pale Notre Dame Irish green.
Yeah.
This time, Dustin, $15,650.
That actually is a really nice looking label. The gold and green looks great.
Man, Notre Dame's the Notre Dame colors, bro.
It's a little more subtle, but yeah.
Yeah, slightly.
A little more muted.
Yeah, gold and green goes together well. Goes together well.
Ooh, butterscotch, baby.
Fino. You never know what you're getting, other than sweetness.
Sour funk.
You're right, sour sweetness. A little bit of that vegetables and that PX kind of they got in with that sour.
Yeah, the Fino is really strong on this, Mike. Not a great Fino cask, I'm going to say here, but
again 5 years old.
Well, but I mean just the Fino cask itself. I don't think this was a great cask.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
Like, I don't think the Fino spent enough time in that barrel to be really good, but I'm not disappointed. This is adding a really nice, decent amount of Fino sherry notes.
It is super sweet.
And that butterscotchiness, that sour finish. It's kind of bringing out the smoke, but also suppressing it at the same time. It's like you get the smoke, but it's like it also it doesn't.
Puts a cooling note on it or something. Knocks it down a bit. Chops it at the knees.
Yeah.
Come on out. Sucker punch.
I haven't had a lot of peated Fino. Now that I think about it, I've had a decent bit of Fino cask.
I haven't thought about that until just now, Dustin, but you're right about that.
Like, I've had the Catalan that was Fino. We need to get a review of that. I've had a Tamdu. I've had some, just random one-off bottles, a lot of independents, but peated, not really.
I mean, it's nice citrus notes coming up here, Dustin.
Just that Carchus. Go Freud.
Yeah. Yeah, getting a smoky lime. Tart citrus.
Now, once again, Mike, I'm assuming this is 5 years old.
Yes, it is 5 years old. Correct.
And it smells it. It's not coming off old at all.
No, it's young whiskey. And Kilchoman has older bottlings, which we're definitely interested in getting our hands on.
Yeah, I feel like Kilchoman's at the point now. What year was this bottled?
2023.
3, okay. I feel like they've been around long enough, Mike, where there's really no excuse to still be doing 5 years. 6 year, I think, should be their minimum at this point.
Tell Ardbeg that.
I can't tell Ardbeg anything. They think an hour-old whiskey's worth $300 at this point.
Look, man. Bottom line is, at least they tell you what it is, and I am all for that.
True,
you know what I mean?
true.
It's young, it's simple whiskey, sure, straightforward.
No, again, Kilchoman's doing everything right as far as presentation, telling us.
I agree.
I just think at this point, you guys have been around enough. 6 years should become kind of that new minimum.
That's the cutoff, not 5.
Well, I've had some of their stuff at 6 versus 5. I do think there's a pretty substantial.
I'm far more apt to buy a age-stated 5-year-old Kilchoman than I am a NAS. This is our weird thing, Ardbeg.
Oh, absolutely,
for sure.
When's the last Ardbeg review we did? 17.
Yeah, for sure. No more.
And then we did an independent 26-year-old. I mean, we're not reviewing those things because they're bad.
You're right. No, well, what I'm saying is just this is a notch up from that at the very least.
There's an integrity in the bottling and the discussion and the disclosure.
Absolutely.
Ardbeg is.
Well, first of all, they're at 46. This is 48.
50. Right?
I'm sorry, 50. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you tell us what it is.
Yeah.
I'm
not shitting on them. I'm just having had some other stuff. And having had the Loch Gorm as it got older, and had the Macchia Bay.
We need a good old Loch Gorm.
We need to get one of the new Loch Gorms, because they're now 10 years old. I really want to get one of those.
Agreed. All right, back to this one, Dustin. Acidic, more funky. I would say mineral without the stone.
If you're a fan of Fino finishing, this is going to be right up your alley on the nose. And if you're not into the Fino, I think you're going to run. And if you're somebody like us that's kind of indifferent to Fino, I can't wait to try it. See if it's any good.
Lovely sweetness at the beginning and through the mid palate. When you swallow, a smoky sweetness. Real simple. It's just sweetness and smoke on the end.
Generic, artificial sweetener kind of notes. Yep, it's Fino. It's a boring Fino. The youth is definitely there. The smoke is hiding some of the youth and doing a pretty good job of it.
Pete does that.
And it's done a pretty good job of creating a very drinkable,
5-year-old,
sippable whiskey for, again, I think this would be better in a premium cocktail, but it's doing its job. Yeah, it's fine. It's giving me a little bit of that like baby puke kind of note with that kind of vanilla lactose kind of thing going on there, just somewhere in the middle.
After not having a child, I look at that note differently.
More positive or less?
You are selling that note short from a pungency standpoint.
This is a subtle version of it.
Yes, the subtle version. Maybe a little bit of spoiled milk. Yeah, so with water too, it's the Fino is just a little bit drowned it out. The sweetness is a little more spread out, kind of like spreading jelly too thin on toast.
There's a chalky, oaky note that's coming through now.
You're right about that too, Dustin. You're right about that, buddy.
Another common sign of young whiskey.
Yeah, again, I agree. Just young, simple, probably not first fill cask maturation whiskey. Throwing some stuff out there around 5 years old. And again, if I wouldn't pay $130 for this, but the $90 I paid for it.
I haven't seen this one for sale, but okay, they're making the claim of honeycomb. That's a very nice way of explaining that youthful note, but I can see where they're coming from.
There is a twinge of honey, that vegetal note.
Yeah, but it's like it's very subtle. It's not rich and letting the sweetness really come through, and the comb part is much more.
It's comb like a rice cake is comb.
Yeah,
it's like eating a rice cake with a drizzle, just drizzle of honey on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say this is bad.
It's not bad
because it's definitely not bad. It's just, I actually think again the Fino casks they used here were decent enough. Another year or two, I think they really could have had something. And also I'm thinking cask strength may have really helped this one.
Again, just like with the PX, it feels like 50% isn't enough.
This one seems like it does better at 50% than the PX. I think there's a little bit more sharpness and acidity that actually kind of gives it a little bit more oomph. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like we're missing something here, and I think there'd be some nice richness, a little more fatty acids, a little bit more oils.
If you did cask strength.
Yeah, cask strength. So still decent again. Like I said, it's nice and sipper.
Yeah. All right, Dustin. Whiskey score time. To me, it's a little bit of a disappointment, kind of like the PX cask was. I think you were at 84 on the PX, and I was at an 86. Where are you on this Fino, my friend?
I do like this a little bit more than the PX. Mm-hmm. I think the Fino presents itself better, and it presents itself more assertively, which I like. Mm-hmm. I'm going to begrudgingly call it, I should say 84 and a half. I'm going to give it an 85. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give it that extra point because I do think there's enough more interesting characteristics here to make it a little bit better of a whiskey. But, man, it's not much better.
Dustin, I'm also an 85, which is actually a point lower than I gave the PX, and here's the reason why. Fino needs to be done right, man. Like, you can do PX on a lot of things. You can throw a PX on almost anything. You can do ex-bourbon cask on almost anything. But if you're going to do Fino, man, Fino can get sickly sweet. And with water, this one got sickly sweet.
It's that artificial sweetness, too. It's like, it's not a fun sweetness.
It's not a fun sweetness.
Yeah.
It's not a fun sweetness.
Yeah, see, I appreciate the fact that there's just more going on. I get, like, a little bit more stinging notes at more places in my mouth. Like, there's just more, like,
the low points,
interesting stuff going on.
The low points don't level out the high points.
That's fair.
That's my opinion. But anyway, we're both at 85 on this. I mean, doesn't agree on this one.
Yeah.
As far as where we're at. Kilchoman 2023 Fino Sherry Cask Matured. I paid $90 for it. I mean, it's about a $90 bottle. If I'd have got it for $60, I'd have thought, oh, this is really good whiskey for $60.
Yeah.
Probably slightly overpriced. Now I think retail you said was $220, $230. That's way overpriced.
I've never seen this one for sale actually, Mike. So I don't know. I would assume this is probably in that 130 range, but I haven't seen this one for sale local.
Well, we want to go after more Kilchomans, and we will continue to go after more Kilchomans. Dustin, if you guys had a chance to try this Fino, let us know what you guys think. Dustin, until next time, what do we wish the folks?
Happy drinking.
We'll see you then.